Hi, kids. How are you? Happy Monday. Not a big deal. Here we are, live from Hollywood, California. It's Bondzee Live on Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube and the Dean Blundell Network. Home of the homelessness galore here. It's unreal. It really is. I love this town. Those sketchy peeps all around. The smell of fresh bloods everywhere. But, geez, it's do or die here. There's no sugarcoating what Hollywood is in LA. It's a vicious place. I'm trying to get up on the Facebook here, but we're having a little technical difficulty on this end with that. There we go. No, it's not working on Facebook. Fuck Facebook. Who cares? Anyways, yeah, listen, LA folks is a different breed. For those people who haven't been here, I was here when I was 16 with my parents. It was a weird, different place even at that time. Now, I was here back in July over the July 4th weekend. It was, we got to tour around a little bit, and there's a lot of unique, interesting characters here in Los Angeles, in the Hollywood area, let me tell you. And now we're back again. So listen, we'll be here for a few more days. We'll get into that and everything. Listen, be sure to watch the show on YouTube, Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube. Help me out. We're getting there. We're kicking ass. You can go find me on all the social medias. It's at Bondzee Live. It's Twitter. It's TikTok. It's Instagram. All that stuff. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Probably, unless you're a douche. And then I won't. It's the way it goes. Listen, what a great day today. The show's brought to you by Positive Mike's Brewing in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm on my way there soon. And I listen, it's going to be a bittersweet trip. I'm really looking forward to going there, but I'm really not looking forward to freezing my ass off after living in the desert and warm weather for the past 9 months on the bus. But listen, you should go to Positive Mike's Brewing. You can get yourself some sweet swag. Look at that hoodie. Like, that's super dope. Peace, love, and cheers, bud. And he's got some delicious wares. If you happen to be in the area, I was supposed to have my Positive Mike's t-shirt on tonight because it was at my son's house, or it was supposed to be at my son's house. But for some strange, weird reason, it got sent back to sender. So bittersweet, because I was going to wear it on the show tonight and rock it and stuff and present it, because I'm so proud of my sponsors. I love these guys, Positive Mike's Brewing. But listen, I'm on my way up to Edmonton anyway, so we're going to get it. It's going to be at their house. I can't wait to go see them in person. And I get to see so many other people there, like the wonderful Gwen, who just said, "Put that back up. Sorry, bro. I just missed it. I was gonna read it and you took it down." She says, "It's honestly not that bad here right now, Bondzee." Okay, well, listen, it's still bad compared to the fucking paradise and the spoiled ass weather that I've been living in. It's gonna be a complete nightmare. It's gonna be freezing cold. Anything below 15 is icebox weather to Bondzee. So Army Chris has already set me up with a nice winter coat apparently and stuff. And I had a couple toques that I thought I'd packed, but I ended up sending them home in with my golf clubs today to my parents' house. I put them in the wrong bag. So I'm going to need a toque for this thing, or we will not last 2 seconds in old tundra that is Edmonton, Alberta. So we're going to need some toques. Maybe Positive Mike has some toques I could rock. And but regardless, we'll get maybe some Toronto Maple Leaf ones or something to rep them out in Edmonton, cause a ruckus out there. But nonetheless, I'm looking forward to showing up there. It's going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody and meeting everybody out there. No, Clay Morrison, I am not Canadian anymore, bro. I told you. I gave up this man card, the Canadian man card, about 5 years ago, dude. And listen, it didn't take long for me. I love Canada. I really enjoyed my time skiing, playing hockey in the winter, ice fishing and all that. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. Now, it can kiss my royal lily white ass. It really can. I want nothing to do with the cold. I don't like it. I don't like the snow. I've had many surgeries and shoulders, knees and stuff. My body likes the warmth and the beach and the golf. Not fucking fishing and hunting in the freezing cold, sitting there in a tent going, sure, hope a duck or a moose or a deer comes by soon. Fuck that. Buddy, give me a golf club. Oh, did you see that shot? Beautiful. Right on the green. Palm trees all around. Sunny skies. Warm weather. Shorts. I love Canada, but fuck Canada weather. Fuck Canada winter. Let me be clear. Anyways, yeah, I am a pussy. I don't care. Call me what you will. You can call me all the names in the world now. It doesn't bother me anymore. I learned from Dean, the best in the world. It doesn't matter anymore. Call me what you will. Call me any names. It's water off a duck's back now. And I encourage you. Shows all, yeah, we haven't even got to that yet. Second sponsor show's brought to you by Shakespeare's Fine Dining, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I highly recommend you guys go and get the best surf and turf you will ever have. The dad's owned the place for 53 years. He's still cooking in the back. He's still going. Mr. Pudiano, Leo, and his sister, Christina, they're up at the front. They're rocking it hardcore. They have the best service that you will ever have. Brand new hours for leading up to Christmas. I highly recommend you go there. Take your wife, take your girlfriend, take your wife and your girlfriend maybe at the same time and have a jolly old time. Who knows? Maybe your relationship's like that. Carrie LaPudlia says, you look great. Well, thanks, Carrie. Really appreciate that. But listen, Shakespeare's Fine Dining, Hamilton, Ontario. It sometimes stinks in Hamilton, but we're getting better there. But listen, it's on the outskirts of the downtown area where all the skids and the shit rats are. And you should highly go, hey, bud, I'm trying to do a show here, all right? Do you want some attention time? Everybody, look at Tucky. He wants to let you know he's here. How you doing, pal? Anyways, he liked Shakespeare's too. I took him home a steak, a bit of steak before I left, and he loved it. And you'll love it too. All the celebrities go there, and you should too. All right, let's get into it. Because listen, I'm on a deadline here tonight. Going to see Our Lady Peace at the Troubadour, West Hollywood. It's world famous. It's one of the coolest venues in the world. Guns N' Roses have played there. It holds at max 500 people, folks. 500. There it is. There's the stage. There's the people. Like you're literally like on top of the band. Me and my boy Ty, we're going to be there tonight. Right front row center. I kid you not. And we're also got, I talked to Jason Pierce today. A couple times we set up an interview. Who's Jason Pierce? He's a drummer for Our Lady Peace now, folks, after Jeremy Taggart left the band. And Jason Pierce is awesome. And we've been in contact over the years since Jeremy left. And we will be getting some photos with him tonight. We'll get some interviews as well with the rest of the band, hopefully. And we'll bring a whole bunch of footage to you on Wednesday's show. So super looking forward to tonight's show. Our Lady Peace. The last time I went and saw Our Lady Peace with my son, Ty, who's here in the background. You can't see him. Hey, guys. Say hi, Ty. There he is. And Tucker. The last time we went to Our Lady Peace was in at Casino Rama in Orillia, Ontario. And Ty was almost 19. And I know the rules for the casinos, you got to be 19 and stuff, but he had some fake ID. And so we rolled with it. We took a gamble. We got in there. Ty, it was one of the hardest, I think the hardest time he's ever had, right? With fake ID. Yeah, they made him sign like to match the back and stuff because it wasn't exactly him. But anyways, it worked. And they served him alcohol. We got in there, the whole 9 yards. We were, I think, third row at Our Lady Peace for that show at Casino Rama. And about 4 songs in, Ty just looks at me and goes, Dad, we're fucked. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm like, whoa, you're rocking Our Lady Peace. He's like, we got to go. Next thing you know, 2, 3 security guards show up. And they're like, you two with us now. Turns out Ty went to high school or was in high school with this girl at the time. And he was at a party at her house a couple of weeks ago or, previous to the show. And the older sister was there and saw Ty. And anyways, older sister, security guard at Our Lady Peace that night at the Casino Rama. She ratted us out, Ty out to her superior. And as soon as Ty made eye contact with her, he knew. And he was like, Dad, we're done. And he wasn't wrong. We got booted out. It was it wasn't a scene. And I didn't make it a huge scene, but I was like, really, guys? Like, he had ID. You got us in here. You served him alcohol. And now you're booting us out. How miserable does that cow's life have to be to she's like only like she might have been 21, 22 at the time. Oh, Mr. I was security guard at Casino Rama. Look at me go. I just got my sister's younger friend in trouble. I feel so proud. Fucking brutal. That's a girl that needs to get laid. Like something. Anyways, that was the last time we went to an Our Lady Peace show and we got booted out. So isn't it amazing? For I think what it's got to be. That was you were 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5 years later almost. We're going to the Troubadour to see Our Lady Peace. And it's going to be one of the kick-ass shows I've ever seen. And I can't wait. Anyways, moving on. Oh, what else do we got? Burbank, California. That's where I'm at. It's where Ty's live in North Hollywood. There's an airport, like legit here. It says where all the hoity-toities fly into instead of going to LAX. It's like it's right here. It was a 6-7 minute Uber ride from the airport. So here's what happened. I got to tell you, this is a great story. There's so many great stories. So I get Saturday morning, I wake up. I had already booked my flight after the show Friday. Okay. Follow me here. Saturday morning, wake up. We go to Petco. Tucker needs his up-to-date rabies shot. So I booked it Friday night after the show, and Petco is 6 minutes away. And so we get in the Uber, and the Uber takes us there, and he's like, "Oh, we're here, sir." And I'm like, "No, we're not. There's no Petco here." Like, Petco, PetSmart, same thing, Canadian, US. And, it should be a big conglomerate, like a big store. Anyways, we're at this like side street building, and there's a bunch of little small businesses, no Petco. So then he drives around the back, and it's all like dumpsters and in the back of this building and stuff. And I'm like, so I get on my Google Maps and I'm like, Petco. And where I am, and it's like Petco is like we're on the dot. And I said, "Sir, you're at the back of the main building. Like, can you drive around to the front?" Oh, okay. And he drives around the front. Ta-da! There's Petco. It was unbelievable. I don't know for what God-taken reason he took me to the back of the building or the farthest place from Petco in the same parking lot that you could be. Anyways, and I was panicking. I'm like, if we don't find this place and Tucker doesn't get a shot, can't get on the plane. Now I got to drive 6 hours when I rent a car. I don't want to do that. I just want to get to LA and I want to see my son. So finally we find Petco. Tucker gets a shot. We get on a plane 5 hours later. Now, I'm one of the last to board, okay, because I'm not a big guy. I got ADHD. I do not like sitting in a plane and just sitting there like this. And just do. So I'm the last guy on the plane. We get on the plane. Everybody's sitting there waiting. I'm in row 7. Okay, so I walk up to row 7. I put my bag up in the overhead, right? And then as soon as I put it in and I look down and there's this lady and she's got a leather face like this, okay? And her lips are like this. And I look at her and I was like, "Excuse me, miss. I'm on the window seat. Can you please let me in?" She's like, "I am not sitting beside a dog." I just looked at her. I kind of did one of these, and I'm like, before I could even say another word, she's like, "I am highly allergic. I am highly allergic to dogs." And I'm like, well, good thing is he's hypoallergenic. He doesn't shed, and he's not going to cause you any problems. "Oh, you're a liar. Every one of you people say that." I was just like, oh, here we go. And Mr. Steward guy, the flight attendant guy is behind me, and I just turned around, and I said, "Bud, can you please find me another seat? Because I'll be damned if I'm sitting beside this thing." She looks, and she's like, What did you say?" I'm like, well, if you could move your mouth and your face at the same time and your eyelids, I'd be pretty impressed. But I said, this thing. I'm not sitting beside this thing, which means you. You're ignorant. Everybody around just going, they're all snickering and laughing. It was awesome. Anyways, Buddy was super kind. Oh, and she's like, "I am so completely disappointed." I'm trying to pull my face back and puff my lips out at the same time to make fun of this atypical Burbank fucking 70-year-old sea hag leather-faced lady who is the most ignorantest piece of shit I've ever met. Like legit. Anyways, she's like, "I have never been so much more upset, and you're so rude, sir." I said, "Actually, you're pretty rude, ma'am. You don't have an ounce of respect for anybody or anything, and you called me a liar, and you're the one who caused this whole scene." Anyways, it was over as fast as it started. I went and sat beside, all of a sudden, like 4 rows up, right behind first class, there's this pretty girl sitting there all alone, like in the aisle seat. And then the guy goes, Miss, is it okay if Mr. Bond sits here with the dog? And she's like, oh, yeah, no problem. She looked like Kim Kardashian, or like one of the Kardashian sisters. Big old eyes, big old eyelashes, nice olive skin, like big old boobies. And I sit down and she's like, I heard what you said to that lady back there. That was really funny. And she's like, now I got to show you my dogs. I love dogs. And Tucker said there, and she's petting them and stuff. So she shows me, she's got 2 big ass Rottweilers. Anyways, I'm thinking, here we go. Here, things are looking up. Fine. I get off that fucking bus. Finally get talking to a girl. I've never got to sit beside a hot girl before. She was like a 9. I'm usually beside fucking 300-pound fucking hippopotamus Bill or Rebecca, for that matter. I've had it all. Or screaming kids behind, where they're just smashing the seat and stuff. I've had it all. I've never had a Kardashian 9 sit right beside me and talk to me and show me photos of her dogs. I was like, yes, it's going to be a nice hour flight, probably get a number, maybe hook up. Who knows? Things are looking up for old Bonzarelli. The second we rolled out of the tarmac where we were parked and we started going down the runway there, this is her. She's got her phone in her hand. She's texting. We start to go, and she's like, she never moved a fucking muscle for the entire hour and 5-minute flight. Not one. Like this. Like phone in hand cupped over the other one, and like this. I was like, yeah, fucking alien? She got some magical power? She's a robot? What the hell's going on? I was just like, I'm sitting here ready to get, a nice conversation, maybe a phone number, contact, hook up, who knows? She never woke up until the second that plane stopped its wheels and we parked. And then she was like, doink. She's wide awake again. She was like, said a couple words. Oh, hey, I don't know. Your dog's so nice. And then poof, she was gone. It was like almost like it was fake. Like, I don't know. It was like somebody was playing a prank on me. That's a true story. That exactly happened. So then between the sea hag, the racist sea hag, and who called me a liar, and then the robot or alien Kardashian looking girl beside me, then I get off the plane. You go outside. They're in Burbank. It's a fancy little, tiny little, what do you call it? Posh, the airport, and you get the legit. You pick your bags up outside, like in the middle of the screen there, and even to the right of that picture, there's that you can't see in that one, but I thought I sent it to you, buddy. I wasn't boring. I'm seeing the Positive Mike's Brewery comments. You must have been boring, Bondzee. No, I wasn't. We were having a wonderful, wonderful conversation. But I think it was like something with flying. Either she's terrified or whatever. I don't know. It wasn't me. I was on fire. She was showing me pictures on her phone, dude. So don't tell me I'm boring. Because I wasn't. Anyways, I can't even make this up. This is how it went. Hey, yeah, everything's great. All your dogs are so nice. And then we back up. It's awesome. I'll never forget it as long as I live. She was like, so I don't know. It's magical. And she did not, even the guy come by offering drinks, pretzels, the whole 9 yards. And it was only 2 minutes after we took off. And he's like, right in your face. Excuse me, ma'am, can I get you some pretzels or a beverage? She never even fucking flinched. Her hands didn't move. Like, because I'm looking at the guy waiting to see, like, if she's going to order something first, ladies first, right? Never even flinched. It was wild. I'll never forget it. Anyways, I get off the plane. I get my luggage, which is on an outside carousel, which is bizarre to me. But I thought it was super cool. And then I go out and I'm waiting for the Uber guy. Well, whilst I'm waiting for the Uber guy, there's this whistle happen. It's right out of like Home Alone 2. Remember the cop in the movie? And he's got a whistle in his mouth and his hands are going, and he's like, and they're waving at traffic every which way. That was this guy. But there was only like one way to go. But be damned if you stopped and picked up somebody before. Yeah, there's the picture right there. The thing's legit outside. It's wild. It's got a roof over it, but on the other side of that wall where Buddy's standing, and the people are sitting on the top right there. It's all open space. It was the most bizarre thing. Anyways, where was I? With the cop, he was whistling. This poor old lady. She must have been 85, and her husband's coming, and he's honking. He's like, "Oh, hi, honey," and I could see them waving, and he's waving. She's like, "Oh, hi, oh," and she's hobbling over in front, and Buddy is on his whistle. He's like, and he's like screaming, but not with a voice, with his whistle at this poor lady. She doesn't know what to do. And the driver, he's like, he's 90. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, and the cop's like, so he has to pull over ahead of the car that was pulling her. This poor old lady had to hobble back onto the sidewalk, go around the car. And I was just like, dude, you're really pretty whistle happy. And like stringent, there's only like 5 cars coming. It's not Pearson Airport where it's like a million cars, and I kind of get it. It's Burbank. Just let the fucking poor lady get in the car. She was like this far from the door, and Buddy was having none of it. He's like, Anyways, she finally gets picked up. The traffic subsides. It was a little rush of everybody getting picked up. I have to cross the street to go to the little island where you get picked up by the Ubers. I cross the street. I've got this big old duffel bag, my big old suitcase, and Tucker. And all of a sudden, Buddy's whistle starts going off a million miles a minute. I'm looking around. I'm like, what? There's no cars? What the fuck are you whistling at? It's me. He was so upset that I didn't cross at the crosswalk that was 20 yards back and then cross over and then come over this way to get to the island. I'd be fucked if I'm doing that. I got a fucking dog. I got 2 huge bags. It's just me. Oh, fuck off in your Mexican fucking whistle. Shove it right up your ass. Anyways, he fucking actually pulled the whistle out of his mouth after he's done yelling at me with the whistle, started yelling at me in Mexican, and then started yelling at me in English. You can't do that. Can't cross there. It's not my Mexican accent. I'm just saying. I fucking yelled at me because I didn't cross at the crosswalk. Next time I'm going to arrest you. You're getting a jaywalking ticket. I'm like, what the fuck kind of place is this? Oh, good Lord. That was my trip from Phoenix, Arizona to Burbank, California. What a long, strange trip that was. Second most racist lady I've ever met. Really, Bondzee? Yeah, true story. Second most racist lady I ever met. Met Kim Kardashian. She was a fucking alien. No phone number, by the way. And then I almost got arrested for jaywalking at Burbank hoity-toity airport. Oh, dear. Good times. But listen, you know what? It all was worth it because I spent the greatest weekend here in LA with Ty. Sports galore, movies galore. I actually watched the first Harry Potter again with Ty. And it's so funny because speaking of Harry Potter, we watched it Saturday night. We legit went for a walk Sunday morning with Tucker over to the Salmalao to get some treats and stuff. And Glassy, you got the videos. You ready to roll those? We got to see this in real life. Can't make this up. The Quidditch fucking videos that I send you. I can't believe it. So what'd you do on a Sunday? Well, I mean, I could say I went for a nice walk with my son. We had a man day. We had full sports, smoked a lot of weed. We watched some cool movies, ate some man food. These guys rode around on brooms, pretending to be Harry Potter movie and playing Quidditch, pretending to ride around the brooms. If you watch the video again, there's the other video too, Glassy, where you see more of them riding around on brooms. Can't make this shit up, folks.
Nature-y. I like all palm trees. Nature-y. I like all palm trees.
That's just epic to me. Hey, to each their own. I'm not making fun of them. It's just I've never seen anybody play real life Quidditch before. And it's funny because I just watched the movie again. I've been saying to my kids on FaceTime for a while now, I want to watch the Harry Potter movies again because it was a big thing. And when my kids were growing up, they were in that era, and I enjoyed them. But yeah, you watch them on the fly, bits and pieces with your kids 100 times over. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch them all now, in a more sober, solid frame of mind. Some would argue that, but it is what it is. Listen, it was a fantastic movie, and it was just so funny and ironic. The next day, we see people playing Quidditch in a park on our walk. Pretty wild stuff. I love LA. I really do. It's never a dull, disappointing moment here, is it, Ty? Like, he's been here way longer than I have, and the stories and stuff he's got and the stuff he's seen is epic. We'll get into that another time. But listen, I'm super stoked to go see Our Lady Peace tonight. Really excited to interview Jason Pierce. It's going to be an epic show. Yeah, I was going to call you Jason Glassy. Why don't we roll a few videos before we get out of here? Because, we're only 26 minutes in. We're doing all right. But Positive Mike's Brewery says Adventures in Traveling with Bondzee. Yeah, and listen, folks, let's talk about this before we get into it. I'm out of here. Going to Edmonton. I got to be there by Saturday morning. So I'm pretty sure we'll fly out Thursday. And we'll be there. I'll stay at Army Chris's for a night, and then it's off to Lachlan's house. Lachlan and I are going out for dinner on Saturday, and then Sunday morning, him and his lovely wife leave for Budapest, as Lachlan so kindly puts it. And it'll be Bondzee live from the Lachlan Cross household for the next couple of weeks. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to going to Edmonton, and Toronto Maple Leafs are playing there. On the 14th, I'm going with some buddies. My buddy from Nicaragua, who's back in Edmonton. Looking forward to going that with Jordy. That's going to be sweet, sweet times. And I get to meet so many people. The Pauloways, like I said, Gwen. Ryan says, you bounce back. You look great after vomiting on the DBS. Yeah, nothing to shower. I can't fix. A bit of Izine and, just regroup. And no more piss videos ever for Bondzee. That was just too much for me, man. I'm not, it turns out I can't watch two things now. Snake videos, anything with snakes, and guys snorting piss up their nostrils. And I'm pretty happy about that. Actually, I'm thankful. So anyways, where was I? Yeah, Edmonton's going to be a blast. I get to smoke some sick weed with Gwen. I get to see a whole bunch of cool people. And then, listen, we're going to go back to Ontario for a while. We're going to do the Tour de Bondzee. We're going to do the couch surfing tour of Ontario. I've already got, like 5-6 invitations all over different places of Ontario. So if you want Bondzee at your house for a night or two, whether you're a friend, a fan, let me know. I'd be happy to come and couch surf and do a live show or something from your house. And we're going to do the tour to Ontario. And then, listen, big things are coming. We're off to BC in February. Reverend Bondzee, Father Bondzee. But I prefer Reverend. Father sounds a little creepy. Reverend Bondzee is hosting a wedding for some two amazing people that I got to know and fall in love with in Nicaragua, and they're back in BC on the island, actually. And I can't wait to marry them. And Drifting with Bondzee, new Twitter handle. Listen, the show's never been different. I'm all over the place. It's like squirrel. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to stay on the tracks. I think we're doing a pretty good job. And you're the fucking asshole that distracts me all the time by putting that shit up. That's producer Glassy. He throws me off the rails. Because now I got to think about what I was talking about again, because I was on a pretty good roll. Shiny red ball. I know. Look, go get it, Greg. Anyways, Bondzee, Reverend Bondzee. I'm going to marry these two wonderful people on the island of Vancouver coming up at the end of February. And then after that, we're heading to Whistler, BC. Trippin with Bondzee's going to Whistler. We're going to go skiing with the one and only Mercedes Nickel, 4-time snowboarding Olympian. She's such a wonderful person. Check out her podcast on the Dean Blundell Network. She's the best, Mercedes Nickel. Have you been to the Olympics once, by the way? Didn't think so. She's been 4 times. How do you do? So Bondzie's going to go hang out with her. We're going to shoot some wicked content for the Dean Blundell Network, for my YouTube channel, and we're going to have some fun. Old Bonzarelli's going to go strap on some skis again and partake down the Whistler Hills with an Olympian. That should be pretty good times. And then, God knows, I got invited to tonight. I didn't have time to send it to Glassy, but Buddy has him. He built a compound in Guatemala. I know you're already all laughing. Oh, look at Bondzee go. He's off to Guatemala. I am. I'm going to go to Guatemala. I've got a free shack. It's legit a shack, but it's a nice home or a place to stay, if you will. And all the food is on them. And the only thing they said is they're not covering my booze. I would be like, okay, well, I'm not going to really hope not to be really drinking at all by then. But listen, Guatemala is on the books. Nicaragua, we still got to go there. I got some business to take care of. I got to go see some family and friends there, man. Like, I love those people. So listen, the Trippin With Bondzee is not over. It's just not going to be on a bus anymore. So we'll change the logo coming up soon. And we're going to be off to the races. 2022 promises to be one of the best years of my entire life. And I can just feel it. And you wait till you see what I got for you fellas lined up. It's going to be awesome. I'm not, Dean said today in our pre-show, I was talking to him a half an hour before anybody was on there. And he's like, and I think he even mentioned at the start of the show, he's like, so Bondzee, you're 48, sort of fresh, September. You're pushing 50 and you are like a legit gypsy. Do you have any plans of settling down and maybe finding a place to just lay your head for full time? Be fucked. Not even maybe, bud. I feel rejuvenated. That bus trip was awesome. Got rid of the bus. Now we're going to go tour around Canada for a bit. Then we're going to go hit South Central America, and God knows what's up after that. There's no stopping, Bondzee. We got people to see, people to meet, and it's going to be way different than being on the bus. We're going to have so much more better content because we're going to interact more. We're going to be off the bus. We're going to be out there with the world, and you guys are going to love it. I can't wait. 2022 is going to be kick-ass, and let's go. Whoop, whoop. All right, Glassy, we're going to be a short show tonight. Let's roll through some videos and pictures, and then I'm getting the hell out of here. I got a badass concert to go see. Oh, yeah. Oh, folks, today, Dean Blundell was on the show, as previously mentioned, and that piss videos I was talking about, these people are so legit, folks. I can't make this up. There's people out there that think it's a wicked idea to pour urine in their eyeballs and down their gullet and up their nostrils because they won't get COVID. They won't get the vaccine, but they'll put piss in their eyes, their nose, and their entire body. Enemas, the whole 9 yards. Anyways, it's on Dean's show today. The lovely Mrs. Lindley has done some deep research and she's infiltrated these losers. And she found this video. And Dean played it on his show. And I'm not one for having a weak stomach, but I barfed today on Dean's show twice. And here it is.
I actually might throw up.
See, that's where I was recording it.
Oh, good Lord. Oh.
And my screen recording didn't work the first time, so I had to do it again. And I was just like, having the worst time.
Don't do
like,
that right now.
Yeah, no, sorry, Bondzee. I'm just going to kick it off for you.
You're going to hack, aren't you?
It's bad, bud. I did this.
Yes, you did.
I did this.
We just made him puke up on the show by showing him a video of a guy snorting his own urine. Are you okay, bud?
I'm sorry, Bondzee.
I'm not usually too crazy like that, but that fucking got me for some reason.
It sent me too, buddy.
Oh,
it's okay. It's just like the fifth time for me, so I'm a little desensitized. So
I will point out the guy looks like he's in pretty good shape.
He's doing something right.
Stoic Lachlan at its finest. So that was round one. And then we continued to talk about it. I thought I was okay. I thought I got it out, but then this happened. Glasses, give me the 1 sec. He's always that. That's his new nickname is 1 second.
I play it again.
I don't know. But I think it's over now, but like he snorts it.
I don't know, buddy. It was the second time that really
when
got
he gurgles it, though. Yeah,
He
that's no
gurgled
good,
his
is it?
own urine.
You know what it is for me?
And I
It's the
fucking couldn't take it.
after drinking it. That's what gets me.
This other video you sent us today is Bondzee's having a hard time still. He's
Sorry, buddy.
I don't know if I
well,
could
dude,
do that.
keep in mind, people are not. They're doing this instead of getting vaccinated. Like this lady here. Watch this.
I just, what is wrong with people? What happened to society? Can someone please tell me? I remember being a kid, frolicking about on my bicycle, going knocking on your buddy's door. Hey man, you want to come out and play? You want to go for a bike ride? Want to go play ball at the park? Now people are putting piss in their eyes, and it's oozing pus, and they're asking online, am I doing something wrong? You have to ask that online? You're putting piss in your eyes. Legit piss. And it's oozing pus. Yes, you're doing something wrong. Danielle, she can't take it. I can't watch. I know I can't watch it either. It's disgusting. That's why we didn't play the actual video, because I didn't want to hurl for a third time today on my own show. And Ashley's like, I'm so sorry. Listen, it's not your fault, Ash. It's just I didn't see it coming. I'm glad we played it. It's fascinating stuff. I just didn't realize my stomach was so weak for watching a guy gurgle his own piss. It's never been something that's been in my life. You know, I don't have one friend that has ever called me up and said, Bondzee, what am I doing wrong? Did I not pour the urine in my eyeballs right? Did I not snort the piss right? And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful I don't have friends like that are that stupid to legit continue to pour urine in their eyes until it oozes pus. And she can't hardly see us. They're so red and swollen. Am I doing something wrong? No, honey, you just keep going. You're doing a fine job. What is I want to know, can anybody pinpoint it? Where did we go wrong in society? Like, what happened? I know, like, we all gave out participation ribbons. I think that's where it all started. Once those fucking participation ribbons came out and everybody got a ribbon or a medal or a trophy, good job, buddy. You came fucking 28th out of fucking 82 people and you get a trophy. 82nd guy, way to go, buddy. You're dead last. You suck. You should fucking hang yourself from a rope. But here's a nice trophy for you. Hope you feel good. Social media. Yeah, I guess, eh? Well, it's good and it's bad. You know, where the hell are we going to be in 10 years from now? People are pouring piss in their eyeballs and snorting it. What's going to happen in 10 years? Because that didn't exist. Lindley and Mr. and Mrs. Lindley are both watching when we grew up in Hamilton. We did some weird shit in Hamilton. Don't get me wrong. We weren't fucking drinking and snorting and putting piss in our eyes. I'll tell you that. They weren't even doing that in Keswick or the Schwigany. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where we failed as a society, but we have failed. You got the premier's daughter, the biggest anti-vaxxer on the planet. He's hiding eating donuts, Ted Bieber's balls somewhere by the bucket loads. I don't even know what happened to that guy. He never met a camera and a microphone he didn't like. Now he's like, poof. Same with that fucking prime minister of ours. That guy loved cameras and microphones. Now, poof, gonzo. It's wild. This is a wild country and wild times we're living in. I'm just proud to be a part of it on the Dean Blundell Network because I get all the intel first. And it's wild. The shit I see and the stuff we share together, it's just mind-blowing. It really is. Buckle up, folks. 2022 is going to be another gem of a year. And I don't really mean that in a good way for a lot of people. People are messed up. This world's messed up. The United States of America is split 50-50. Canada is way better in our statistics, if you will, for being vaxxed and trying to get along. But we're still a complete mess of a country. We really are. This world's in trouble. We got this whatever her name is, Giswell. She's got some stuff to say. I can't believe she's still alive. I can't wait to see the outcome of that. Will there be a crazy outcome? Will all these big shots, these big names, President Clinton, President Trump, Prime Minister of Canada Trudeau, Mr. Blackface himself, are they all going to go down? I don't know. We'll see what happens with this Ghislaine. Thank you. I always get that name. I don't know why I can't remember it. Ghislaine. Giswell. I think I get the Tom Brady, his wife, in my brain. Anyways, it's a fascinating time and place we're living in. Christmas is going to be, I guess, on par this year. Is it? Like, I don't know. Like last year, we were told Fauci was all over. Even Fauci this year was like, oh, don't even get together for Thanksgiving this year in America. Meanwhile, the whole entire summer, you got 80, 100,000 people at college games, NFL games. It's like, and Fauci legit goes on camera and says, not sure if you guys can get together for Thanksgiving again in 2021. Yeah, all I do here is just in that name. That's Tamara. It's sort of true, but and then I get distracted because Jizz is funny. Her first name is Jizz. Still funny. Like farts are funny still. When somebody toots, it's funny. I don't care who it is. If my dog does it, if I do it, I'll laugh. If I fart out loud and it's a good one, I'll laugh. I'm like, good one, bud. Listen, I haven't had anybody to talk to in 9 months on a bus, okay? So I talk to myself a lot. All right. Oh, God, we got to get out of here soon. Yeah, it's so creepy. I know. All right. Well, let's roll some videos before we get out of here. And yeah, keep talking. He always says that. Keep talking, keep talking. Why do you have the videos ready? Fuck am I not paying you for? Shit. Oh, you know what? Who's the luckiest?
Read your messages.
All of us tonight, even luckier than that clown on the screen. Listen, I'm pretty lucky to go to the Troubadour with my son tonight and see Our Lady Peace. Tucker, where'd he go? Oh, he's way over there. That guy? He's getting babysit by a Playboy model tonight. Not a big deal. There she is. Allie Rose. She was in Ty's latest video, Cruising. I highly recommend you go check out the video, Cruising. Allie looks amazing in it. Ty looks like a rock star in it. Ty is a rock star. But that's Allie Rose in the video. And Playboy model. And she's going to be babysitting Tucker tonight. So that, as I told him, as my birthday present from me to my dog, he gets for his 13th birthday, it's babysitters, Playboy, Playmate. Not a big deal. You're welcome, Tucker. The amount of cuddles he's going to get tonight and petting and stuff, and he's going to sit there and stare at her big old boobies. Lucky bastard. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. And he just stared at me. He's like, yeah, Dad. Yeah. Love that guy. Fauci also said he's optimistic about the Omicron variant as possibly a good sign of the virus dying off. Don't perpetrate the Fauci hate like a Trumper. I'm not. That's not what I was coming off as. But I've also read other things about the Omicron where it's going to be devastating and it's going to wipe out even more than the other stuff. Listen, I'm not on the Fauci train. I'm not off the Fauci. Fauci's an idiot, and I don't know. It's just he's a little much. When you come on camera and say maybe you can't get together for Thanksgiving, and then you see every last sporting event with the World Series happened, you know, the hockey's back in session. Every sporting event is pretty much full down in America anyway. And Fauci's like, oh, you might not be able to get together for your family Thanksgiving. Those Arizonians they want to like hang him from a rope. They hate him. They hate him as much as they hate Arizonans. My bad. Now we're in the 21st century. Yeah, they hate him as much as they hate the new President Biden. Anyway, so let's roll some videos and get the hell out of here. What else? What do we got, bud? Oh, this is awesome. Folks, lest you think you can't do anything, or your life sucks, or it's hard, or boo-hoo, oh, poor me. Watch this video every day. I do. I want to watch this video. This is the podcast. What a hero. If I never, ever want to hear again out of anybody's mouth. Oh, I can't do that, or oh, that's too hard, or oh, there's no way I can do that. Bullshit. That guy's got no legs, and he can do absolutely everything in a shop. He learned how to do it. He literally learned and taught himself how to do it. That's just magical stuff to me. And I hope that inspired you in some way as much as it has inspired me since seeing that video. And I talked to Dean about it today. I've been more just every day. I'm not going to sit here and worry about money and oh, where am I going to live when I get home? And I sold the bus. And yeah, listen, that bus was a commodity. It was a great commodity, and everything's going to be fine. But I get this stupid thing gets spinning out of control. And sometimes it's my own worst enemy. But I'm really coming along, and stuff like that, I watch every day, and it's just like, fuck yeah, let's go and get today, because I'm not going to let it ruin me. I'm going to ruin it. That's how I feel. This next video is one of the coolest goddamn videos I've ever seen. These people set up one of the coolest, the viral videos with the ping pong ball. It's got to go from the very super top of the house to the bottom. This cat, you got to watch this video. It's fascinating. And the cat damn near almost ruined the day, but watch this.
Oh, my perfection, Lacey. You are so good. Oh my gosh, that's really good. No! 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 Oh, wait! No way! No way!
Yeah, go!
Can you believe that? What are the goddamn odds of that? The cat stopped it. He fucking pawed it. And then he damn near almost hit it when he bolted in front of it. And the thing still went in. Isn't that amazing? I know. Positive Mike's Brewery. Can you make it smaller? ? I already told this guy in the last show. I said, when I send these videos from Instagram, which he yells at me for, it's nothing to go find it real quick somewhere else and make it larger. But he won't. This next video, though, is pretty awesome. This cat went from completely servicing its bunghole to Mike Tyson, and then back to servicing its bunghole. Watch this. You play that again, please. That poor dog. He didn't know what the hell hit him. He's just like, he took 8 to 10 good shots. He's just like, motherfucker, why? Awesome. We got, yeah, this is great. One more time. Delicious. Oink, oink, oink. I see this video 30 times today, and it's still that funny. All right, up next, we got this rollerblader. I don't know what's going on here. This is just nuts. Roll it, bud.
Too delicious for the tongue. See the lungs breathe the natural high, just like the shirts are so lovely. So ask Marco Polo, and I never go solo, because I roll with the crew that keep the funk flows that make you dance until the sisters take glance. I hope you find romance.
Did you see the look on the girl's face? She just kind of looked over, was like, you okay, bud? Hey, the guy was rocking and rolling, humming along. He was on the first car, the nice fish lens after he released, and he's coming in hot, and then whammo. Roll it one more time, bro. This is awesome.
Suspicious, too delicious for the tongue. See the lungs breathe the natural high, just like the shirts are so lovely. So ask Marco Polo, and I never go solo because I roll with the crew that keep the funk flows. That make you dance until the sisters take glance. I hope you find romance.
Oh, how's that? Actually, he handled that pretty well too. He just sat there. He hit that wall full tilt. I'm pretty sure he was spitting teeth out there because his face hit that wall pretty hard. And when he was sitting there being all coy, I'm pretty sure if we slowed that down to slower motion, it would be he'd be spitting chiclets for sure. But he did sit there all nonchalant, and then the lady just goes, love that video. All right, beer slide. This one's pretty awesome. Watch this. Go.
Switch it up. Switch it up.
And then on my heels and time it perfectly. 99% of us would come in, maybe let go of the rope. And if we didn't go ass over tea kettle in the first 0.5 seconds, when it came time to hit land, we are all eating dirt hardcore. Not this champion. And I don't know how many times you got to screw this up, but pay close attention.
Switch it up.
Let's go.
Switch it up.
Ladies, that's a fella you might want to go down on in his bunghole because it doesn't get any cleaner than that. Oh, really, Bondzee? Really? Seriously, though. I mean, that's as clean as going to get. Really, Bondzee? That's where we went with that? Yeah, sorry. What else? Oh, this is last night. Winnipeg completely manhandled the Leafs. But speaking of manhandling, they manhandled them on the scoreboard, but also in the game. And Matthews, I don't agree with this though. This is a little much. Roll the video and then I'll talk about it. This pisses me off. Like what? Okay, you know, make sure you let them know you're there. But when did the NHL turn into the WWE? By the way, like he's still on top of him, rolling around like he damn near molested Austin Matthews on the ice in front of everybody. Look at him. No, play it again, please. Pierre-Luc Dubois literally wanted to bum rape Austin Matthews on the ice. Look, he is. He's thrusting his bum. And he wouldn't let go. He's like, no, I want some more Austin, please. I want some more Austin, please. Oh, love me more. What the fuck is that? What did I just watch? And how cool is Austin Matthews? He never lost his cool, never dropped the gloves, never freaked out, you know? But I'm embarrassed for that loser, Pierre-Luc Dubois, who literally wanted to bum rape Austin Matthews right on the ice in front of everybody. I don't know. That's what I saw. What did you see? Good Lord. Speaking of hockey, let's wrap up with some sports real quick. The Leafs, they were on a roll. We lost to Minnesota. We had a tough weekend. Lost to Minnesota in a shootout. Lost to ass-raping Winnipeg Jets last night. And but listen, still we're up top of the league. We're still doing good. The boys we're fine. We're fine. A couple losses, not a big deal. We are not the Vancouver Canucks, thank Christ. They suck. They literally destroyed their whole front office. GM's gone, coach is gone, and everybody else. And Glassy's all excited. He's like, oh, we're going to turn everything around. We got Bruce Boudreau and this guy, and everything's going to be honky-dory. Go ahead. Come on the screen, show your stuff, and do your little Vancouver rant for a second before I kick you off of here. And I got to go.
Do my Vancouver rant. Okay. Jesus. Love
I love making fun of you.
Yeah, dinner time last night, Sunday evening. The Canucks, after a record of 8-15-2, decided to clear out house with Travis Green, who probably shouldn't have taken the fall, but it's got to start with the coach. Benning should have been gone. There was a jersey thrown on the ice on Saturday night in the Pittsburgh
Saw
game,
that.
and I think that was it for Jim Benning as GM. But unfortunately, they took down Travis Green with him. Bruce Boudreau comes to town with Scott Walker, which, it's a little bit more positive. He said a lot of things.
Is it though?
But social media last night, if you were on Twitter, I don't know if anybody follows the Canucks, #Canucks.
No, thanks.
They were happy. Fans were happy.
Oh yeah, there's one fan in particular, right? Glad you got a video here. This guy was so excited that you fired the entire crew. This is what he did.
This is Tommy Kipps. He's a good buddy of mine in the Lower Mainland, and
course
he decided to make this video, and he's celebrating with beer, of course. And he's wasting particularly good Heineken.
Oh, can you make it any smaller, please?
I can't. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
all right.
Very happy in Canucks land. Thank God. One more time, your vomit picture, which that was you right before you yacked her.
Yeah.
And that was a great episode today.
All right, listen, I got to get out of here. We're ordering the Uber. We're going to see Our Lady Peace at the Troubadour. It's going to be a sick show. Great job tonight producing. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Kaylee, Danielle, Ryan Lindley, his lovely wife, Mrs. Lindley, who made me yak. I think it's the first yak ever on Dean Blundell's show today. That happened. Not Dean. Thanks for watching. Everybody else, Gwen, Kaylee, if I miss you, Tamara, everybody, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for the support. It's Bondzee Live on Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube and the Dean Blundell Network. We got some amazing shows coming up. And listen, the show's brought to you by Positive Mike's Brewing, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. You got to go check them out. Get some swag. You'll love it. If you're in that, lucky enough to be in that area, go get the brewskis. He'll share a couple with you. You can have that mango habanero, a couple other cool flavors as well. Show's also brought to you by Shakespeare's Fine Dining, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Go get it. Best steak and seafood you'll ever have. Honestly, my favorite is not seafood, Caesar salad in the entire world. My mom loves the scallops. That's her favorite. We got some new hours leading up to Christmas. Go check it out right there. It's on the screen. I highly recommend, if you're within a 2-hour radius, make the drive. We've got friends from Keswick, Tara Polloway. Fuck me. Tara Graves from Keswick went all the way from Keswick to Hamilton simply to have Shakespeare's Fine Dining, and you should too. Go get it. Positive Mike's Brewery is the shit. Shakespeare's Fine Dining is the shit. They'll take good care of you no matter which one it is. You guys have a wonderful Monday night. Thanks for watching the show. I'm stoked to go see Our Lady Peace. Can't wait to bring you the footage on Wednesday. Pip, pip, cheerio, peace and love.